Hello, I'm WELS President Mark Schrader. Serving the needs of those around us can be a great way to show compassion and love to people when they need it most. It can also provide an opportunity for us to tell those we're helping about Jesus. Thanks to a grant offered by WELS Christian Aid and Relief, congregations can receive some financial assistance in their efforts to show love and compassion to people in their communities.
Caroline, you're small.
Christ Alone Lutheran Church, just outside of St. Louis, was looking for a fun way to get children into God's Word, as well as serve their community at the same time. The result? Camp Compassion.
We've done other things in the past, like a fitness camp and a drama camp and things like that. But I think that we have kind of hit on something here in the idea of compassion, where we kind of put it out there to the community that, we all want our kids to grow up to be kind, compassionate, thoughtful people. Thank you so much for joining us this morning for Camp Compassion. I am glad that you could join us.
Through their one-day event, children learn about the compassion that Jesus has for them and how they can express that compassion to others.
And then we give them the opportunity to actually put those principles into practice by packing the groceries that are going to be delivered to people in the community that are in need. So as you walk through the line, you can even keep track of how many items you've put in there.
I think it's great that they think about other people. Some places don't.
WELS churches, like Christ Alone Lutheran, can carry out compassion ministry with financial assistance from WELS Christian Aid and Relief, which offers a $2,500 matching grant to congregations for this type of ministry.
This program is designed to encourage and support congregations who are reaching out into their communities with the compassion of Christ by helping people with their real needs, whether it's food, clothing, shelter kind of needs, medical care, mental health care, whatever it may be. Whatever they're doing to help people who are hurting.
Congregations have used these matching grants to support pregnancy counseling centers, food pantries, and like Christ Alone, providing groceries to those in need.
I think lots of other churches could do this because I think, specifically the gift of groceries. I think food insecurity is becoming a greater and greater problem across the nation. I think normally we think of urban congregations, right? With inner city and urban neighborhoods as having a greater need for this kind of thing. But honestly, rural communities also have need.
We are situated in a nicer suburb of St. Louis, and this is a pretty affluent area. But there are still pockets of people that are in need. I think that the stats showed that 15% of the population here in our county struggles with food insecurity.
This grant from WELS Christian Aid and Relief can help congregations to more than they normally could.
Thanks to WELS Christian Aid and Relief, we can do a little more than just, rice or bare necessity kind of things.
We're a small congregation, and we have had overwhelming support from our congregation for this purpose, but making something like this happen without their help would be really difficult for this congregation. We would be able to do some, but because they can come in with the help that they do, we can even do more.
What we found out over the years is that actually doing the work of helping people who are in need really serves the ministry of sharing the gospel, because it gets us into contact with people who need Jesus.
Well, thank you very much. We're here for Christ Alone.
I'm really encouraged to see how WELS and WELS congregations have begun more so to embrace the idea of compassion ministry. It's always been there, but I think now we've become more open to it and more people are doing it, and it's bearing fruit, and we're getting to share the love of Christ.
Have a good one. You too. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
If you're a part of a self-supporting WELS congregation that would like financial assistance in carrying out compassion ministry, you can apply for a grant at wels.net/relief.